Analysis and approaches. I've just logged on to Myimaths. I've gone to the left here and I've selected IBDP MAAHL and clicked on statistics and probability. And this is your go-to place, guys. So over the next week or so, you really want to be getting through a lot of this stuff. In class, I'll concentrate on the tastier stuff, but you can't ignore all of this good stuff here. So looking in 4.1 here. What you'll find is sampling, different sampling techniques. This was our first lesson about the different types of systematic versus simple random sampling. I would really go through all of the stuff here. I mean, some of it will be quite obvious to you, but take down some notes and just get your head around it. If you look through all of this, there looks to be a lot through here, but you're probably going to open it up and think, wow, that's pretty obvious. I'm pretty good with that. But just go through and make some notes. So what I would suggest is 4.1, we do that first, but then we do 4.3 next. Okay, so 4.1 and 4.3. Now if you look at all types of averages, this is grade 9, 10 work. Most of this, mean from frequency tables, most of this is work from grade 9 and 10. Okay, we go down here. But as we get down to this section here, we've got changing data. Okay, so when we go changing data, effects of changing data. So if we actually add 6 to every member of the data set, what happens to the mean? Okay, making adjustments. This is some new tasty stuff here. We're going to touch upon this in class, but you can get ahead of the game and do some general revision by working through 4.3. And look, here's standard deviation and variance. So this is what we touched upon in class today. So can you see? Down the bottom here, we're going to look about skew, the shape of distributions, measures of spread. So this here would be all pretty okay for you to work through by yourself. The only new thing on here is maybe calculating the standard deviation and variance. So just work through those. And the idea about what happens to the mean and standard deviation if we adjust the data that we're dealing with. All right. So 4.1 and 4.3 really for you guys to work through by yourself. 4.2 here, again, if you look at 4.2, this is grade 9 and 10 work. Okay, grade 9 and 10 work. I don't think there's anything new there. This is box and whiskers plots. When it talks about central tendency and spread, it's really talking about percentiles, quartiles. So I would suggest 4.1 first. Just read through some of the lessons. Do you have to do the homeworks? Not really. I suppose one way of doing this might be, wherever there is a homework, just do the homework, and that should, if you can do the homework, then you kind of understand that topic. Or ignore the homework and just click on the lesson. Just go through page by page and just take down a few notes. In the meantime, I will produce the revision sheet for this. So that might give you a little bit of extra help, and I'll produce a whole bunch of mixed review questions that you'll be expected to do by the end of this statistics unit. Okay, so 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, all self-study. All of this is good stuff. Okay, and then when we get to 4.4, we'll be doing chunks of this in class. This is scatter graphs again, stuff that you can already do, but then it gets into a bit tastier stuff. Look, there's a new regression here. This is fitting lines of best fit. And then we go into a little bit of a more technical maths when we do here. So we'll do 4.4 pretty much in class, but 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, you need to be able to get stuck into that and make progress by yourselves. Okay.